It's been a while, huh? Anyways, who cares? I've got another overrated anime opinion to tell you. Yeah, people keep calling solo leveling overrated, and I honestly don't get it. Have you ever just watched an anime where the main character is just straight up overpowered? No endless suffering, no constant humiliation, no maybe he loses this time tension, just pure progression, pure hype, pure payoff. Maybe that's not what good storytelling is supposed to be. But honestly, I don't care. Because sometimes that's exactly what you want. And I think people forget how important that feeling is. Not every story has to be deep, complicated, or emotional to be available. Sometimes you just want something that feels good to watch. Something simple that actually delivers on what it promises. I remember after finishing ReZero, or at least what's been released so far, I felt kinda drained. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing anime. The idea of a weak character being forced to grow through suffering is done really well. Subaru isn't strong in the normal sense, but he's strong in his own way. That's the point of the show. But even after appreciating that, I still had a craving for something different. Not suffering leading to growth, but growth that just keeps moving forward. No reset, no loop, no constant breakdown, just progression. And that's where solo leveling came in. When I first watched it, I was hooked immediately. It's simple, almost aggressively simple. And that's exactly why it works. The main character starts weak, gets power, and keeps climbing. And every step feels like a payoff, not a punishment. There's something really satisfying about watching someone just win. Not struggle endlessly, not constantly fail, just grow. And I think people underestimate how addictive that is. I watched season 1 all the way through without hesitation, and later came back when season 2 dropped. And even now, I thought about rewatching it again. Not because it's complex, not because it's deep, but because it nails a very specific feeling a lot of anime doesn't focus about anymore. The feeling of pure escalation. And honestly, I think that's enough sometimes. Not every anime needs to reinvent storytelling. Some anime just need to pick one feeling and execute it perfectly. And solo leveling does that. Now, I know a lot of people say it's overrated or too simple, or that the characters don't have enough depth. And I get that point. I agree with it. But that's not how I look at anime anymore. After I came back from my break, I started watching anime with a completely different mindset. I stopped thinking about how good the storytelling or the animation is. I only thought about one single thing. Am I enjoying this? And so I just started watching everything. And that changed a lot because I ended up discovering animes that I would have never considered before. Experiences I would have missed completely if I stayed close-minded. And that made me realize something important. A lot of people don't actually dislike anime. They just haven't found the type that clicks with them yet. And if you only stick to one genre, you're not really experiencing anime. Just stay in a comfort zone. I know if you only watch shonen, that's fine. Shonen is absolutely fun. But there's a whole world outside of it. To give a few, romance, psychological, slice of life, slower emotional series. There's way more variety than people think. I'm not saying you have to switch completely. I'm just saying that you shouldn't limit yourself before you even start trying. Because the goal isn't to stay comfortable. It's to maximize what you enjoy. And that's how I started finding better and better anime experiences. And it's also why I don't really judge shows before watching them anymore. Because I've been in the wrong. And I've missed out before. So now I just try things. And honestly, that's how I ended up enjoying a lot more anime than I used to. But hey, I guess there's one exception. One Piece. You can judge that however you want. I'm not even arguing. So yeah, if you're someone who likes overpowered main characters, clean progression, and pure hype, just watch Solo Leveling. Don't wait for permission. Because really, what other people think is not what you should do. Just experience it yourself. Because at the end of the day, anime isn't a test. It's entertainment. And sometimes that's exactly enough.